Today you're going to be learning everything you need to know about the incline bench press. Now, first thing, me personally, I like to start up my chest exercise with literally any upper chest exercise. And today, I've chosen the incline bench press to be the exercise I start my chest day with. Now, incline bench press is mainly to focus on that upper chest, right? The upper side part of your chest. So, why do I choose to start with it in every single chest exercise? One reason is, for every man, remember, when you stand up, gravity takes your chest down, right? So, if you're not going to focus a lot on the upper chest, when you stand up and your chest goes down, what happens is it kind of feels like you don't have an upper chest. And for me, I really love shirts. And I like to look good when I wear a shirt. And I like to see that line when I wear a shirt, right? When I'm going out, wherever. So, I really like to pay more attention on my upper chest and get that upper chest thickness. And now, you get to learn today everything you need to know about this. And what I like to do is, for my first exercise, for blood flow, I like to do it empty. Also, one thing to note is, go back to old school and see people like Arnold. They were not holding the bar so close, like this, right? So you see, the thing with holding the bar close, it kind of goes more to your tricep, which is something you don't want when you're trying to build chest, right? So what you want to really do is hold the bar a little bit wider, right? And the point where you see the lines on the bar, right? So you want to put your, I always like to put my finger in it now.
Wait a minute!
I know you're watching my middle finger right now, but without what you think, right? What I mean is not what you think. I simply just mean put your middle finger on the lines which you see on the bar, right? That's going to make sure that your fingers are, your hands are in exactly the point which is supposed to be while you're doing your chest press. And then it's not so wide, it's not so close, it's actually in the exact range, which is awesome. Then you do your regular incline bench press all the way down and up, right? And you can go for multiple reps and get a better stretch and build more muscle. Now, we're just gonna do this, and then since we're doing the empty bar, we're gonna increase the weights now. Start up with a single plate, and then we're gonna head up and slowly climb up to the amount of weight we can, or say our max weight. Okay, so that was good. That was a good one. Now, what I like to do is, for my chest exercises, I like to do just 3 sets per exercise. Why? Because I prefer to spend the time on more exercises than to spend the time on only 3 or 4 exercises. So instead of doing 5-6 sets on one machine or one exercise, I prefer to do 3 sets, right? Get everything I can get from it and go to the next, and rather do 6 or 7 exercises. But anywhere between 5 to 7 exercises, which is awesome. That gives me the hypertrophy I need, right? Because remember, as a bodybuilder or someone who wants to look good, or someone whose sole goal is to look good, then you want to train to look good, not to get strong, not any other reason, but to look good. And that's what I train for. I don't really care much about getting strong, and it's important to get strong. Of course, I like to push my limits, right? You might see me push my limits here, and you might see what it means to fail, but still hit your goal. So, coming to this machine, here's what I want to do. I want to do 3 sets, 15 reps, 12 reps, and 10 reps. I'm going to add the weight chronologically in such a way that I'll hit this. So my second set, which is something you probably know called progressive overload, is I'm going to increase the weight right now, and I'll go for lesser reps. So this time, we'll be heading for 12. So now we head for the 12 reps. Remember, middle finger, right? Okay. One. There you go. So, one most important thing which you should always incorporate in every single exercise you do is controlling your weight. Now, if the weight is so heavy that you cannot control it, the worst thing you can do is trying to go like half reps or stuff like that. So on an exercise like this, like the incline press, the incline chest press machine or bench press machine, however you want to call it, it's really important to control the weight, right? Because it's a free weight and it's not as safe, let me say, like machines. Because what's the difference between this and a machine is, the machines, you know, they're really fixed, so you're not really struggling with any control. You just have to worry about pushing it and bringing it back, and that's it. But on free weights like this, free means they can play around, right? Lifting the weight is important. Always pause before you start your reps. So give that control and a balance, right? So whenever I'll take it out, I'll always pause and give it the balance, right? I'm good. Then I push and I want to control it. So I don't want to go fast, right? You want to control it. Up and control it. So something like that, right? Now, the more control you get, the more you reduce the risk of injury. And what's cool is, the more muscle stimulation you actually get, so you can actually build more muscle by doing that. Well, that being said, I'm going to increase the weight again for my last set. So now I'm heading for the last set, and now I'm maxing out, right? And you'll probably see what it means to get to failure. And getting to failure doesn't mean your form has to be bad. No, I'm going to teach you what to do when you get to failure. And if I actually get to failure here, you get to say it. If I don't get to failure, then I get to teach you. But either ways, you're going to learn everything you need to know about pushing in your last set and how to get your muscle stimulation to max. My goal here is 10 reps, remember. So either way, I'm going to hit those 10 reps. Either way, I'm going to hit it with perfect form, right? That's the most important thing. So I'm going to go down for 8. We're going to keep the same start, right? We're not going to change anything. Okay. Middle finger goes in, right? And now, okay, there you go. So I failed there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quick drop the weight, right, and complete my reps. So instead of doing 10, I was able to do 8. And immediately I felt if I went down for number 9, I'm not gonna hit it. I will not reach it. So I would rather drop the weight. Now, trust me, even though I've dropped it, it's gonna be more heavy because I haven't taken any rest. Okay, there you go. You got it, people. Now, for those last 2 reps, that was really hard. And what I did is I put in a pause repetition technique. So if you notice, when I came down, I stopped for like 1 or 2 seconds before I pushed it. And you can feel my breath right now. Like I'm breathing so hard, heart rate is so high. That's how heavy that was for me, right? And now you get to learn how to lift safely and efficiently in the gym to grow your muscle, get your muscle stimulation to the next level on this particular exercise. I'm going to keep dropping more exercises for you. If you found this helpful and this can actually help you build more muscle, share to help any other person you feel this might help. Like the video, subscribe to watch more videos like this from me. I try my best to post as many videos as possible to help as much people as possible, right? And my name is Clumsy, or you can call me the Technique Coach, as everyone knows, on Instagram and TikTok. I'm signing off.